Colleges also want to see quality versus quantity, right? Obviously, if there are 10 spots on the common application, but you can absolutely, fill up just 8 of those 10 spots if your activities have quality. So long lists cultivate busy mediocrity rather than sustained excellence. So if you want to make sure that you show college admissions that you are dedicated and you are committed to the activities that you are doing, I would highly recommend that the activities that you do are obviously focused on something that you have done for a long period of time, something that shows commitment, something that shows an impact in your community, right? Changing something for your community or your high school is going to be valuable. For example, I had a student that specifically really liked or really didn't like the way that their school bullied. So there was a lot of cyberbullying and social media negativity at their school, and it really hurt their school atmosphere. And so what she did was to create a anti-bullying campaign on campus so that she can stop these types of things from happening, so that she can improve her school campus. And that is exactly what colleges are looking for, right? If there is an issue, a challenge, or something that's happening in your community, in your high school or beyond, what are you doing as a leader to influence that? What are you doing as a leader to make lives better for other people? And this consistent kind of impact that you're having, this quality of activities is something that's really, really important, okay? So I just kind of want to share that with you guys. So activities that colleges want, as I mentioned earlier, right? Uniqueness, leadership, community action, passion, impact, intellectual curiosity. These are just a couple of things that I wanted to kind of show you guys. But on top of this, right? On top of this, I showed on this side, there is a ratings, right? So it says, compared to other students in his or her class year, how do you rate this student in terms of? So this section right here, this is really, really important for students to know. Your teachers at your school who are going to be writing your recommendation letters, your counselor, your high school counselor who is going to help you with your recommendation letter is going to fill this out in your application. They're going to fill out, as part of your recommendation letter, these different types of things. They're going to fill out a chart that says, hey, their academic achievement is outstanding or excellent, comparing you to other students. What a lot of my students don't recognize is that there are areas in here like motivation, leadership, right? Integrity, reaction to setbacks, self-confidence. And a lot of my students are like, what? I just thought maybe if I raised my hand in class and, if I participated a lot, then my teacher is going to write me a good recommendation. But actually, that's not necessarily true. As you can see, that a lot of teachers are also going to be looking for these other personal qualities. So then I get the question of okay, Jenny, how do I show these qualities if I want to make sure that I get a really good recommendation letters? Well, a lot of this they are going to come from your extracurricular activities. And also, you might have teachers who are also not just your teacher, but also an advisor of your club on campus. And that's going to be really helpful. So if you're a teacher, like AP US history teacher, but your AP US history teacher is also your advisor for a president, a club that you're president for, that's going to add value to this recommendation letter chart that the students are going to be, or the teachers are going to be filling out and the counselor is going to be filling out. The other thing here, I think, is that you need to make sure that you have really good relationships with your counselor as well, your high school counselor. I have so many of my students who are like, oh, I only talk to my counselor once a year when I choose my classes. But, you might want to talk to your counselor even more than that so that they can really recognize you as a student and they know you as a student beyond that. So again, I would highly recommend that you are showing these types of characteristics. And that's why extracurriculars are important, because they need to show these qualities of you as a student, which is going to be a really important and benefiting factor of your college application process.